much for watching. Today's video is my January favorites video. I have some really awesome products that I have been head over heels for this month, so let's get to it. Okay, so the first makeup favorite that I have to share with you is an oldie but a goodie. I rediscovered how much I love this lipstick. It is Wet n Wild's Bare It All. This lipstick costs, I don't know, $1, and it is just the most beautiful nude. Every time I wear it, I feel like I'm wearing a luxury product, and it's just so flattering and long wearing. The formula is just amazing. Wet n Wild has some bomb stuff. The only thing I don't like about these lipsticks is the packaging is just horrible, but the product inside is just killer. There's some of the nicest lipsticks, and this color in particular I have just been wearing non-stop. My Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder Highlight number 1. This stuff is amazing. It's like the most beautiful, subtle highlight. It just makes your skin look so nice and healthy. It's not exactly matte. It definitely has a sheen. It's definitely not like matte. It's so gorgeous. It makes your skin look so healthy and luminous, and I like to just put this everywhere. Like, I dust it over my entire face. I can't get enough. It's really gorgeous. It reminds me a lot of my Hourglass ambient lighting powders. Speaking of Hourglass, another favorite this month has been my Hourglass ambient strobe lighting powder in Brilliant. I have a whole review and swatch video that I will link in the description box below and probably up on the screen. It is definitely more shimmery than their original formula, and for more details definitely check out my video. But this guy you can wear wet or dry, and it just gives the most beautiful glow. That's the only highlighting product that I'm wearing on my face right now, and it's just amazing. It does have teeny tiny specks of glitter, but I think they're just the most elegant form of glitter that you can have. e.l.f. blending brush. They're very inexpensive. You can get them at Target and wherever they sell e.l.f. And this brush is amazing. I've had this for months and months, since the summer, I think, when they first launched it, and as soon as I got it, I was like obsessed. I used this for everything. To put on liquid foundation, I used this for blush, for highlight, for contouring. I used this for everything. I kind of forgot about this, and then just, I feel like this past month, I brought it out again, and it's just such a great brush. It's such high quality for being so inexpensive. Thin this way, it's fat this way. It has this like rocking ability. It's so good for so many things. You can do your whole face with this brush. I feel like I think Sephora has a brush exactly like this that costs like 30 bucks or something, and this guy retails for 6 bucks if I'm not mistaken. It's unbeatable. It's so good. It's a very unique brush, and I don't think you can find another brush like this at the drugstore. Okay, so 2 products I discovered near the very end of January, so I don't know if they've been around long enough for them to be a favorite, but I'm gonna say that they have been, because I fell fast and hard for these products. And the first one is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. This stuff is expensive. It's pricey, but it's skincare. So basically you shake it and then you spray it on your face. And you can use this before or after you put on makeup. And that's what I love about it so much, because it's basically a moisturizer that you can put on after you already have makeup. So if you have very dry skin like I do, and you have issues with dry patches and just throughout the day you look drier and drier and you want to reapply moisturizer, but you've got like a full face of makeup on and you don't want to take it off and then reapply, this stuff is awesome because you can whip this out and it completely revives your skin. It has a lot of great skincare ingredients and it just makes your skin luminous and dewy and fresh. So the other newly discovered, well, it was just released, product that just barely made it into my January favorites, you could probably guess if you've been watching my previous videos, is my new Makeup Geek contour powders. I just recently swatched this guy, which is Breakup, the cool porcelain contour powder, and it's very, very similar to my Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder in medium. He only has the shade in medium, but that's still part of the name. So this is my Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder in medium, and it's a beautiful contour shade. It's gray toned and it's just a lovely formula, really, really nice, but it's like expensive. It's $44, I think, and that's what it looks like. Really lovely. And then my Makeup Geek, oh, by the way, a really great note, something that's not so awesome about the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder is that it's full of parabens. Yeah, so there's that. This guy has no parabens. It's made in the USA. It's not tested on animals. You know, it's all Makeup Geek. So if you've been wanting to try the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder, or if you know, love the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder like I do, but are tired of paying that much, look at how close this guy is to this. It is even cooler, I would say, in tone, more gray toned than the Kevyn Aucoin one. I don't know if you can tell from this swatch, but the texture is slightly different. It has a little bit of a sheen, whereas the Kevyn Aucoin one does not. But they're pretty similar, and it even comes with more ounces in the one pan than the Kevyn Aucoin one. 0.11 ounce of product. The Makeup Geek ones come with 0.15 ounces. I mean, how awesome is that? This comes with more product for less than a quarter of the price, and it's even cooler toned than the Kevyn Aucoin one, and it has no bad ingredients in it. So, no brainer. If the Kevyn Aucoin shade isn't the perfect match for you, no problem, because they've got 8 different shades. They've got 4 warm toned and 4 cool toned. They're just amazing. Well, except they could use a couple more shades for deep skin tones, and then this guy, which is the cool medium, is actually kind of warm toned. But you can see my full swatch and review video for more details on these. My L'Oreal Brow Definer. I have this in brunette and it is so good. It's like $7. The grip on this, like the staying power and just the way that it draws on, this stuff is unbeatable. They need more shades in the range. They only have 3 shades right now, but man, you gotta try this. It blows my Anastasia brow wiz out of the water, and then you can't even compare the NYX one to this. Like, the NYX one is so horrible next to this. This is like, this is good. This is good stuff. Oh, I also have a video comparing a bunch of brow products, including the ones I just mentioned, and I'll link that as well. So a skincare favorite of mine has got to be my Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment. It comes in the white tub. Like, it clears your skin like no other. It's like a black clay that you put like a thin layer all over your face, and you let it sit for a little while, and you can see all the gunk that gets into the mask, and then you wash it off and your skin is just like transformed. Like, if you have issues with pores like I do, then you need to try this because it's definitely the best clearing mask I have ever tried. It's so good. So I have one last favorite, and it is a random favorite. I feel like I've made it a tradition to do something tea related, and I have to talk about this mug. Isn't it beautiful? You've probably seen it in some of my videos. I've been obsessed with it. The shape is just the cutest thing. It's so round and it's so gorgeous, and it is just the perfect size. It's not too small for my liking. I can't stand when drinking tea out of a teacup because it's never enough. But anyway, I digress. This is such a beautiful mug, and I actually got this as a Christmas or birthday, I think Christmas present from my brother and sister, and they got this from 10,000 Villages, which is a fair trade store. I don't know if they have it near you, but each object is handmade by somebody somewhere, and they always include like a little card about the person who made whatever item you bought. And I have just been in love with this guy. He's been so awesome. He is actually microwavable, which makes it so much more convenient than my travel mugs that I showed you in the past. Those ones you can't microwave, so that makes things hard. But anyway, I've been loving this guy. So those are all of my January favorites. I would love to hear what you have been loving, beauty or non-beauty related, in the month of January. So please leave me a comment telling me what your favorites have been this past month. I have had such a wonderful start to 2016. A lot of exciting things have happened, and I have been loving making videos here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for all your wonderful support and your sweet comments and your questions. I love hearing from you guys. It's been such a fun journey here on YouTube. So yeah, that's about it. I really hope that you guys are having a fantastic day and that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe so you can see more videos like this one. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!